That's beautiful. Well, I guess it's
Good
blood.
mercenary knows when to cut and run. I won't end up lying in a field like this.
Definitely not.
Here it comes!
I've got poison too. I can use that on you as well. I really do love the pinning because that gives me more breathing room. So I think I'll stick with that for now. And it seems to last quite long. I think we've got ourselves another mini boss.
That must be what I'm looking for.
Is it? Runes of Power, okay.
Fire in the hole!
It's a lot more than I thought they would be.
Should have expected a trap.
The default non-cosmetic armor in this game already looks so much better than it did in PoE 1. I'm very happy about that. I will be buying supporter packs, but it's good to know that you still have some decent options for free.
Ah, the last one.
Oh, is this a mini boss?
Here it comes!
Oh, the Rust King. Is he made of the rust from the blood of all of these fallen people? Soldiers? That's sick. And notice how he's so much harder to break his armor because he's just stacked in it. That's so well telegraphed, I love it. Okay, so he's not very easy to freeze. Understood.
Not yet. Need more time.
He is poisonable though, so that's good.
More time.
Oh, that was close. Okay, you need to pay attention, basically.
Out of money.
One more shot. Come on. Okay, that...
Let's never give up a fight. I expected no less.
That was super difficult. Look at the detail of this sword still. I think it flew off him and it's just rolling away. Okay, we've made it back.
What happened here? I see you've already found relics with the runes we need. What luck. The first ones are truly watching over us. Renly will know how to forge them. Bring what you've gathered to him, and then perhaps we shall find some answers. The Red Veil played host to the final and bloodiest battle of countless conflicts. It was in the heart of that veil that we fought for our freedom against the Eternals. We did win, in a sense, but the cost was far greater than anyone expected. Many generations of able-bodied men and women gave their lives to push off the boot of oppression. Ogham's clans haven't been the same since, even centuries on. My mother's mother told me tales of this tree. Our ancestors used it to attract Fae spirits, until it was given a darker purpose under the Eternals. They would leave Ezamites strung up on the tree, alive, to starve, to be pecked at by birds. So this is the source of my shadowed dreams. Not the tree, but the shade upon it. As strange as it sounds, I believe we should help this creature. For the Count to bind it to the tree, it must be involved in all of this somehow. There is something very wrong in Ogham, and it may know something of it. The great sword Agnar is currently in Count Geonor's possession, but the mighty runed blade was not always his to wield. It is an ancient weapon of the old magics, inspired by the Great Wolf himself. Legend says it was forged and runed for the original clan leader so he might lead his people to a new, safer land. This brought them to Farrell, where they founded Ogham. Ever since, Agnar was passed down to the leader of the strongest clan. When the position of Count was established in Ogham, the sword was bound to the roll. But now, Geonor sullies its remarkable history with his misdeeds. I hope I will live to see the day when someone worthy takes up the sword once more. Bye.
Here are your spikes, but be cautious. They stayed warm after forging, no matter how many times I quenched them. I would ask what you need these for, but I'm putting my trust in you.
Together the runes are an oath of peaceful passage and a request for freedom in pursuit of an important cause.
Good. Now the others.
Best be quick about this.
Why do I sound like Jason Statham?
He's unconscious, but he's breathing. Though, this wound... We should take him back to Clearfell. He may be the only one who knows what truly happened out here.
I heard you heading for the village. When I fled for my life, there was no time for me to grab all my smithing tools. If you do manage to reach my forge, you should find them and bring them here. I'll set up a bench, and we can see about working on your equipment. If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
The wound. It should be fatal, but somehow he clings to life. I fear it will not be long until his song ends. He will never heal while the Count's binding still holds
Seems like we
sway.
have another crash.
Only by a Count's hand can this binding be released. I know an old tale, one that speaks of a ring we might be able to recover. buried 3 centuries ago in our ancient graveyard. A Count's signet ring bearing his rune of authority. But how to reach it in time? The grim tangle. The overgrown sinkholes and gullies that run beneath Ogham can lead you there. The path is dangerous, but go back to the Grelwood. Find the entrance. We shall see if the spirits of this land still have the will to see you through. If the Fae spirits are still watching, I believe they will help us. Please, wait a moment. The old magic still thrive. The way is open. Please, hurry. Please, you must hurry. My mother and I would come here to gather mushrooms when I was young. Ervig the Druid, one of the Grelwood's resident mystics, would meet us and allow us entry. He was well versed in the tongue of the old magics. But now, well, times certainly have changed. Please, don't eat any of the mushrooms. We need you alive. It fills my heart to see the spirits of the forest answer my call like that. It just goes to show there are still energies in this world that mean to aid us. Move quickly.
I know she said quickly, but I just had to hear the story. As much lore as possible at all times.
Back to the grave!
Ah, these are fungal wolves. A bit different to your usual rotten wolves, I see.
No, tell me that isn't fungus. This'll stop him.
I'm quite surprised he can get poisoned in the first place.
Had to be fungus.
Okay, our first ring. Cemetery of the Eternals. That sounds terrifying. Epic and terrifying.
Quickly! My family has been abducted! That bastard tyrant Praetor Draven! He's taken my family hostage! They're being held somewhere beyond these gates. I never thought he would stoop this low. I sent for reinforcements, But it's been so long. I must get through the gate. The keys! Where are the blasted keys? I believe those cowards took them.
I've taken orders from stranger.
The Praetor! Oh, the Praetor! That monster! He is the worst man the Eternals could have chosen as a custodian for this territory. Had he come to us in peace, the clans might have been willing to talk. But that damn swine regards us as nothing but dogs. He invaded the village in the night without warning, without honor. He seized my family to try to force us to surrender. The Eternal Empire cares for nothing but power. Mark my words, we will not be ground under the heel of tyranny. Uprising? The uprising, of course. The clans are uniting to fight for their freedom. We are making our stand in the Vale. Arkham. Oh yes, Arkham. This is the oldest home of the Ezelmites as we know ourselves. Past generations departed from here to settle Ezomir and the Isles of Skov. We did not always call this part of Farrell our homeland. And now the Eternals have come with their armies and laid claim to this place. It'll be a cold day in the Vastiri Desert before we submit. Before Farrell. The songs aren't clear after so much time. A great many generations ago, we were driven here from elsewhere. There was simply too much corruption, too much darkness. It was a time of chaos and terror, and much was lost. Our clan swore that this was the last time we would ever be cast out of our homes. Rise up, Ezelmites! We shall drive off these eternal bastards! The consort! Oh, Asinia! Curse the foul witch! She mired our lands with hexes upon our graves, so the dead may not die. She was but a servant girl to the Praetor's family. It was said she poisoned his first wife, aspired to replace her. She succeeded, and Draven, he was not dismayed by the darkness in her, he embraced it. And together, they conspired in their vile ambitions.
Stop them in their tracks!
My beloved son, your death shall be avenged, even if it takes 1,000 years.
My dearest daughter, beloved for all time, rest well.
That voice actor,
My dearest daughter,
this one,
beloved.
it sounds so much like the voice actor for the protagonist from Vampire, the game. Can't remember his name, but it sounds just like him. So it actually makes a different sound depending on where he walks. So this is the grass. And then as soon as he goes over onto the cobblestone, that's such a cool detail. I think there was a very good showcase of the piercing rounds. Let's go to the Praetor first. So this is the burial place of Draven, as far as I understand, and his consort. She'll be in the other one. Oh my god, there's a second one? How many of these are there? Oh, here we go. I guess it's our first enemy.
You will have eternity.
First boss, I mean.
Regret your intrusion here. Rend your soul. Spirits young. Cut down. Soul is mine. Cut down. Your soul is mine. Cut down. Your soul is mine. Cut down to me, a singer, to the Empire.
I'm here, my beloved.
Oh, they're both together? No.
Your intrusion will be punished. Your meaningless life ends now. Succumb to the Empire. Your intrusion will be punished.
I didn't notice how I got hit there.
I am your master. My beloved Asinia. Succumb to the Empire.
At your request.
Cut down. My beloved Asinia.
At your request.
Down.
At your request.
These spirits are mine. Perish. Your intrusion will be. I require your aid, Asinia.
At your request. At your request.
Servants, obey. Rend your soul. Your soul is mine. My beloved Asinia.
Bloody Eternals. Never did know when to quit.
Oh jeez, I thought I was done for there, honestly. I did not expect to win that. Let's see if old Palya has anything to say now that we've beaten one of them. I doubt it. Oh, he does.
You felled the Praetor. By the first ones. I can't quite believe it. But there's no time to waste. We must get through the gate. Find the Praetor's witch. Find the other key.
Before we do that, we'll head to the other
key.
mausoleum. A tomb of the consort, I mean, basically.